Hey everybody, welcome back to Headlines on Geek Space. I'm Danny. This week we are talking about a really short little topic. MoviePass is shutting down after 8 years. MoviePass was a movie subscription service which would exchange a subscriber's payment for tickets to movie theaters, so you could go see any movie in the movie theater. In 2017, MoviePass changed its price to a $10 a month fee for unlimited movies in the movie theater. A price that seemed at the time too good to be true. And it turned out we were right. There was a lot of restrictions after the initial $10 a month price drop. $10 a month became unlimited movies, and then it was all of a sudden, a few select movies for an unlimited amount of times, and it was this weird theater check-in system, and then it was 4 movies, which is still not a bad price, and then it became sort of defunct as AMC started opening its own movie subscription service and less places were accepting MoviePass. It was a very strange system. I remember actually when it changed to $10 a month, I was one of the early adopters, but I bought it for a year. I bought it through Costco for a year, so I paid even less than $10. So that was great. Shout out Costco for that. The only real thing I want to say about this is that over the past decade, there has been talk, mostly by people who don't understand the movies, about whether or not the movie theater is dead. Now that we have Netflix, now that we have streaming, what sort of space does the movie theater occupy? And people will point at MoviePass shutting down and say, this is proof. This is proof that the movie theater is dead. But at the same time, we have the Avengers movies breaking all sorts of box office records. So I think the truth is that people who are pointing to MoviePass as a death of the movie theater are looking past what was really a death of a business due to terrible business practices, and that you can't loss leader your way into everything. That there is such a thing as too cheap, and that you will suffer if you promise somebody something for too cheap. People are still going to theaters. They're still going to see movies that you have to experience in the big screen, giant war movies that won't feel the same, on your couch in your living room. But basically streaming has just opened up a new side thing where you can watch something like a drama or a comedy that doesn't have to be released in theaters. You don't have to pay $8 for. You don't have to get your popcorn. That doesn't need to be that experience, and has opened up a different avenue for people to enjoy those things. That's all. Movie theaters are still doing pretty well, not saying that, it's relying more on blockbusters now than it used to. There aren't as many B and C movies, but at the same time, I don't think movie theaters are dead. I just think that the people who try to capitalize on movie theaters in this weird sort of MoviePass style opportunistic way, movies for the millennials, they're going to realize that strategy doesn't work. AMC is still doing really well with its Stubs program. Regal Theaters is doing pretty well with its Unlimited program. I think that there is still room for the movies. I just think that it's shifting, and that the industry is going to have to learn to shift with it and not just sort of integrate it in this already existing streaming subscription model weirdness that MoviePass was trying to split between, we want to be the Netflix of movie theaters, and it just doesn't work like that. It's a different way to experience movies, and thus deserves a different model of service. The question does kind of remain, was the idea bad from the get-go? Clearly, AMC and Regal are doing similar things, but that are more proprietary, that are doing pretty well. So was it really a bad idea, or was it bad implementation, or was it bad business management? And do we sort of see these things as obvious failures only in retrospect, when at the time we're like, who knows, maybe crazy like a fox, maybe it'll work, who knows? I think that it's just kind of interesting to see what was an interesting idea become a sort of inevitable, pathetic death. I remember the first time I heard about MoviePass dropping down to $10 a month, I was in a film producing class, and we had to talk about film news every week, and my teacher said, quote, "This is never gonna fucking work, so take that as you will." Maybe she was right. Maybe she just happened to say something that aligned with what was an eventuality. I don't know. But anyway, so that's all this week. It's really, really short. I just wanted to sort of bring everybody's up to speed as to what MoviePass became, which is a corpse. Sorry to MoviePass. I liked the 2 months that I got to use your service without interruption. It was great. All the other months that I paid for, kind of a ripoff. But you know what? To the guys who ran MoviePass, good luck to you. I wouldn't put it on your resume. I'll see you guys back here next week.